Yes, ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಹೇಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ classification of alcohol on the basis of number of hydroxyl group, is it not? Now, like ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ monohydric, dihydric and trihydric alcohol. ಈಗ ಈ ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗಿರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಓನ್ಲಿ monohydric alcohol. What are monohydric alcohol? The alcohol which contain only one hydroxyl group. Yes, these alcohols are derived from alkane, most of the alcohols ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? CnH2n plus 2 for alkane. One hydrogen is replaced by hydroxyl group. And the general representation is ROH, where R is alkyl ಅಥವಾ alkyl group. And these monohydric alcohols are further classified just like your haloalkanes. The monohydric alcohols are further classified how basis ಮೇಲೆ on the basis of the nature of the carbon to which the OH group is attached. Nature of the carbon, ನೆನಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಏನು nature of the carbon ಅಂದರೆ whether the OH group is attached to primary, secondary or tertiary. On that basis, these monohydric alcohols are further classified into like primary alcohols. Primary alcohols. Primary is denoted by 1 degree, right? ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ primary alcohols ಅಂದರೆ? Yes, the alcohols in which the carbon, the hydroxyl group is attached to a primary carbon. Hydroxyl group is attached to primary carbon. Then what is primary carbon? A carbon is attached to what? One other carbon is called a primary carbon. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ yes, a carbon is attached to one other carbon and it may be any alkyl group. That carbon part and the hydrocarbon part is any alkyl group. It cannot be hydrogen. Halva. So the general formula of primary alcohol is functional group RCH2OH and the general representation is RCH2OH. Nodi CH2OH, very important, is a functional group for primary alcohol and the general formula is RCH2OH. ಇಲ್ಲಿ R should be an alkyl ಅಥವಾ R alkyl. R hydrogen ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? CH3OH, methyl alcohol. It do not contain any primary carbon. For example, say R is CH3. Yes, this is the simplest and very familiar primary alcohol. ಯಾವುದು? Ethyl alcohol. 2 carbon atom alkyl, ethyl alcohol, right? So OH is attached to a carbon. This carbon is attached to another carbon. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದು primary. Then CH3, CH2, CH2OH. What is this? 3 carbon atom. ಇದು propyl alcohol. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು? It is an all the 3 carbon as well as the hydroxyl group there in the straight chain. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ? N propyl alcohol. Then CH3, CH3, CH2OH. ಇದು ಕೂಡ OH is attached to a carbon. This carbon is attached to one other carbon. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ it is also a primary alcohol. Totally ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇದೆ? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ಅಂದರೆ what is the name of the alkyl? Butyl. So butyl alcohol. See the arrangement. The CH2OH is attached to this carbon. This carbon is attached to the 2 similar methyl groups. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು? isobutyl alcohol, etc. Right? These are some of the important examples for primary alcohol. Then I will go next. Secondary alcohol. Secondary is denoted by 2 degree. Secondary alcohol. Come on. How do you define the secondary alcohol? The alcohol in which the OH group is attached to a secondary carbon is called secondary alcohol. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು secondary carbon ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಹ್ಯಾಲೋ ಆಲ್ಕೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. A carbon is attached to two other carbon atom. A carbon is attached to two other carbon. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು secondary carbon atom valence ಏನಾಗಿದೆ 1 2 3. One more atom or group should be attached to this carbon. It should be other than carbon ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾನೆ? ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ so these hydrocarbon bond ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀವಿ R and R dash. Hence the functional group of secondary alcohol is CHOH and the general formula or general representation is RCHOH R dash. So what is the functional group of secondary alcohol? CHOH. So the function group of primary alcohol CH2OH. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ whether it is primary or secondary or tertiary ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು. ಅಗೇನ್ R and R dash should be an alkyl ಅಥವಾ an alkyl group. One example, one or two examples. Say R and R dash are CH3. Really, this is the simplest secondary alcohol. What is its name? Due to 3 carbon atom, propyl, alcohol. But see the nature. OH is attached to a secondary carbon. Okay. On either side of this carbon containing two similar alkyl group. Hence the prefix is iso. What is the name of this secondary alcohol? Isopropyl alcohol. One more example. CH3, CH2, CHOH, CH3. What is its name? Due to 4 carbon, is it a secondary alcohol? OH is attached to a carbon. This carbon is attached to 2 other carbon. Hagagi it is secondary. Due to 4 carbon atom, butyl alcohol. Right? So what is that? Illi, not really. OH is attached to this carbon, but on either side of the carbon it do not contain in a similar alkyl, methyl group. Hagagi, ಈ nature of the carbon atom prefix are use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. What is the nature of the carbon? Secondary. What is the abbreviation used for the secondary? SEC. Start secondary. Hence the name secondary butyl alcohol. And so on. Right? Next one, right? Tertiary alcohol. Tertiary. And is denoted by 3 degree. Tertiary alcohol. How do you define the tertiary alcohol? The alcohol in which the OH group is attached to what? A tertiary carbon is called tertiary alcohol. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು tertiary carbon ಅಂದ್ರೆ a carbon is attached to 3 other carbon. ಅಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ? A carbon is attached to 3 other carbon, right? ಹಾಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ these 3 carbon atoms ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು? any hydrocarbon bond ಅಂದ್ರೆ any alkyl ಅಥವಾ R alkyl group. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? R, R dash ಅಥವಾ R2 dash. ಅಥವಾ it may be same R, R dash, R2 dash ಬಂದು R3COH ಅಂತಲಾದ್ರೂ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. Got it? So this function group of tertiary alcohol is what? COH, and the general formula R, R dash, R2 dash. One example. Okay. ಈ ಮೂರು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೈ ಆಡಿಂಗ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? CH3. It becomes CH3. Okay. Now, totally how many carbon atoms are there? 4. 4 in there. What is the name of the alkyl? Butyl alcohol. Okay, now butyl alcohol. So OH is attached to a tertiary carbon. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ OH ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಆಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಐಸೋ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂರೂ ಕಡೆ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀಥೈಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ನೇ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. What is the nature of the carbon? Tertiary. What is the abbreviation used for tertiary? TERT. TERT. Right? Otherwise it is denoted by small t. Right? Tertiary butyl alcohol. One more example. CH3, CH3, OH, CH2, CH3. Totally how many carbon atoms are there? 5. 5 is ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Pentyl. Functional group is alcohol. Pentyl alcohol. Right? Again OH is attached to which carbon? Tertiary carbon. Okay na? ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಯಾವ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಬೇರೆ ಈಥರ್, ಇದನ್ನು ಐಸೋ ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ವಾಟ್? ಎಸ್, ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ನೇ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟರ್ಷಿಯರಿ? ಟಿ ಅಥವಾ ಟರ್ಷಿಯರಿ ಪೆಂಟೈಲ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್. So these are some of the examples, right?